Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 26 of our Pokémon LeafGreen Nuzlocke. I'm here west of Fuchsia City on Route 18. Let's fight some bird keepers. This is my turf, get out of here. Man. Just jump right into the fray here, I don't even care. I told you it was a bird keeper. I knew these guys. Look, he's going crazy. He didn't even have a bird in that cage. I guess it's because they're all in his Pokeball or something, but... Get him, Antiford. Should be fine here. I can't imagine these birds having anything that could really threaten Antiford that much. Even like 5 Fury attack hits won't do a ton. Yeah, so sorry for the minor delay in videos recently. I know it's been I'm not exactly sure how many days. It hasn't been like a week or anything yet, I'm pretty sure. But there was some issues going on, or there were some issues, I should say, going on with my recording setup. Every time I went to go record, like XSplit just like would crash or whatever before the recording could even get started. Eventually figured out that was it was the new update to Windows 10 that was causing that. So, word of advice: don't take that update. It didn't work out for me, but maybe it'll work out for you. I don't know. I had to go back and build, but I digress. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Pokemon. So let's just keep throwing rocks at birds. Kill 4 birds with 4 stones. It's not really that impressive, I guess, but Antiford's doing his best. By the way, thank you for all your lovely comments about the new members of our team. You all seem to be quite interested in seeing how they pan out, especially Kevin CVR Porygon. You all seem equally as interested as I am in seeing how that goes. Darn. Man, this guy's really upset. This is my favorite area for catching Pokemon. Okay, dude. Chill out. Our only level 31 left is Grandosco, but he's not gonna fare so well against flying types. So let's just let's put all T's out front. We can ice beam some birds here. Oh man, this guy has Hawkeyes. Fitting, I guess. I always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. Me too. Well, I mean, on every route anyway. I can only do it one time. It's a weird medical condition I have, Nuzlockitis. You know, you probably never heard of it. I'll ice beam this guy. So, the plan for this video, I think, is I'm going to finish off these 3 bird keepers here, and then we'll probably explore Fuchsia City. We have the Safari Zone to go through, which is always a bit of an interesting point for Nuzlockes, because everyone has a different way of tackling the Safari Zone. And if you don't know what the Safari Zone is, you'll see it's kind of an interesting area where you can catch some pretty unique Pokemon. It's pretty hard to catch any Pokemon there, though, most of the time. Man, what's with these guys and their monosyllabic replies after I beat them? I wish I had a bike. What, you mean like this? Oh, that's subtle flex. Cuckoo! Do you like my bird call? Sure. What was it supposed to be? A robin, a blue jay, a Dodrio? Sure. Level 34 Dodrio. Man, this guy's serious business. Tri-Attack's a little scary, actually. Not the least because it's actually a physical move in this game. Ow! Alright, I think I'm probably going to switch to Antiford if that doesn't kill, which it thankfully did. Thankfully, Dodrio's kind of a glass cannon, but man, that hurt, Ramiro. I had to bug you. Oh man, if that had been a critical hit, that would have been even scarier. Doesn't look like it actually would have killed me, but still would have been a little terrifying. You're not that much of a threat, little guy. You can just get on out of here. Anyway, yeah, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and see what's up in Fuchsia City over here. I'm going to get off this bike because it's actually kind of messing me up a little bit. I'm going to go down to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And I guess just start talking to people. What else do you do when you get to a new town, right? I know whenever I travel abroad, I just talk to every single person on the street and hope that they have something interesting to tell me. Like, hey, you can only carry 6 Pokemon at a time. It's like, gee, thanks, mister. Alright, what do you got to say, buddy? You can't become a good trainer with just 1 strong Pokemon. I don't think that's necessarily true, but okay. There's a narrow trail west of Viridian City. It goes to the Pokemon League HQ. The HQ governs all trainers. Oh, man. Living in 1984 or something. If you're working on a Pokedex, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare Pokemon breed there. They breed there, huh? That sounds like an interesting place to see. There's Pokemon breeding left and right. Yeah, I'm the moved leader. I can make a Pokemon forget their moves, I think. Do you want me to do that? Sure. Which Pokemon should forget a move? Who should forget a move? Because, yeah, this is basically the guy you come to see if you want your Pokemon to forget an HM move, because HM moves can't be forgotten any other way than through this guy. So I guess I can get rid of Flash on, wait, you don't have Flash. Who had Flash? It was Kirby that had Flash. So I should get rid of Flash on him, because I don't think I'm going to need it for at least a little while. Yeah. I don't know if I have a better move to actually teach him right now, so maybe it's not the best idea, but I mean, I never use Flash regardless, so. And how about, I mean, I would get rid of Cut on Zamori. That's like my next best, my next option here, because that's the only other HM I think I have right now on these guys. But I think it could still come in handy. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it for right now. But I'll keep that in mind. Let me actually check my TMs out really quick and see if there's anything fancy I can teach to Kirby now that he doesn't have Flash. Just Taunt. Can I teach him Taunt? I could. That'd be an interesting option. Light Screen? Yeah, he could probably learn his Greens, Reflect, Frustration. Shockwave? No, unfortunately. I think I already checked that in the past. Rest, maybe. That might actually not be a bad idea. Snatch. I'm not too sure, honestly. I'm feeling maybe one of these screens, or... I gotta give him at least something. I can't just have him just sitting there with 3 moves, right? You know what? I think I'm gonna give him Rest. Look, everybody can learn it. Everyone can fall asleep. Just so I have some reliable healing on him. He can take hits pretty well. I think Rest will work well with Kirby. He is the drowsy Pokemon. Wait, does Rest even work with him? That might have been the worst decision, because he has Insomnia, right? I might have just been the biggest idiot. Prevents sleep. So I don't know if that's just going to prevent Rest from working altogether, or if it'll still restore my HP and I just won't fall asleep. That would be the best option. Oh well. That kind of sucks too, because I think in this game Rest might be a unique TM. I'm not positive on that, but Bill flags his own Pokemon files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? How do you even know, Bill? The Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. Straight up Abraham Lincoln in here. You've met Bill. He's my grandson. Oh, that makes sense then. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. Does that make this like Bill's son or brother or what now? I don't know. Whatever, man. Gonna ignore the gym for the time being. Not quite ready for that yet. Oh, look, there's a Lapras in there. That's fancy. See, I could use Cut here. I could also just like walk around the fence, I think, though. Pokemon Paradise Safari Zone. So is this actually the entrance to the Safari Zone? It's Passion Pink. Great. Zoo in the front entrance. Yeah. It's kind of a nifty idea. Where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. Dude, you got stood up. Oh, that's so sad. Named Slowpoke. Friendly and very slow moving. It's a Slowpoke named Slowpoke. I gotta love it. Chansey. Catching one is all up to chance. Is that why they named it? That's terrible. Voltorb. The very image of a Pokeball. Dude, you're kind of blocking the way here, you know? That item ball in there. Were you wanting that? Me too, huh? That's a Pokemon. You dummy. What else is there? We got Lapras here. The King of the Seas. Oh man, you might want to talk to Gyarados about that one. Did you try Safari game? Not yet. Some rare Pokemon can only be caught there. That's true, which will make it a very interesting area for an encounter, that's for sure. Any pennants? This guy's just looking for all the friggin'... He's looking for the gift shop somewhere. Speeds up Pokemon in battle. Yeah, those X items can be pretty handy in battle, but I prefer not to use them because they just give me a bit of an unfair advantage sometimes, I think. Sure, let's buy a couple Great Balls. Just to say I have them. In case I come across something really good that I need to catch and it's just not taken. I still have the Snorlax, actually, now that I think about it, to try and catch. Is that a Kabuto? Man, an extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. I think I took the Dome Fossil. I can't remember. I'm gonna get that regenerated fairly soon. Okay, this dude's... You can... Oh, wait. This unique substitute. Want to substitute to a Pokemon? This can only be... Oh, interesting. Anyone could learn substitute. I don't know if that's the best option, though. I could... I mean, that would be maybe a good option for Kirby. I'm not sure. I'm going to hold off on that for now, but I'm going to try to remember that substitute is there. It basically, like, puts a substitute in play that takes damage for you. But it, like, cuts a quarter of your HP as well when you do it, so it's a little bit of a risky one. It might actually be worth it to teach that to Kevin CV, because he has Recover, so you can recover that off. Anyway, let's head into the Safari Zone here proper, actually. Pokemon you catch. That's a fancy slogan. Is it my first time? Sure, yeah, it is. Safari Zone actually has 4 zones in it. See, this is where a little bit of complication comes into play, because some people... I'm just going to let this guy talk. But some people like to count in a Nuzlocke each area of the Safari Zone as a different encounter, so that I have 4 possible encounters in here. Personally, I just like to count the whole Safari Zone itself as one area. So that's what I think I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to get... there's so many, there are different Pokemon depending on the area. And there's such a wide variety of Pokemon too. It's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try and avoid encounters until I get a little later into the game. Press start to check remaining time. Good to know. Is this a time-based thing? It's not steps-based. 590 out of 600. I think it might be steps-based anyway. What do these people have to say? Take them as gifts, dude. They're not like they're not souvenirs. Oh. Oh, he didn't get stood up. She's just in here waiting for him. I don't know how they got that all fudged up. Alright. This music could get a little annoying. Isn't this like the evolution music? It's just gonna keep repeating on this loop. Oh, okay. Well, I guess our first encounter for the Safari Zone is a Nidoran female. I don't have one of those yet, so that's it. That's not very exciting, but... Alright, so I can throw a rock at it, which I think makes it easier to catch, but more likely to run away. I can throw a bait at it, which makes it less likely to run away, but harder to catch. Or I can just straight up throw a ball at it. Let's just throw a rock at this thing's face. Try and chip one of its teeth. Nidoran is angry. Okay, and let's do a Safari Ball. I think they have the same strength as Great Balls, roughly. Cool. I caught a Nidoran female. Man, that was anticlimactic. There's so many cool things near, like Tauros and Scyther, and actually it might be Pinsir in this game. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. At the very least, I do have some Moonstones, so I can evolve her if it comes to that. And Nidoqueen is not a bad Pokemon by any means. Regardless, I'm going to go check my notepad and come back with a name for it. Alright, I think for this little Nidoran... We're gonna go with Secret Fury. I don't know if that's all gonna fit, actually. Oops, I mean, hold on. But she's been around for a little while. I believe it's a she. It looks like it should just fit the whole thing. That's cool. And she initially wanted either Jigglypuff or Oddish, but unfortunately our opportunities for both those encounters have gone by now. We can't get either of them. We never could get Oddish in LeafGreen, actually, unfortunately. We got a Bellsprout in this game instead. There we go, Secret Fury. I hope you don't mind being a Nidoran. It's still thank you very much for watching the videos and commenting. You're awesome. Here's to you. Can I finish? There we go, I was pressing the wrong button. Silly me. And there we go, so that's the Safari Zone encounter. Now there's a few other things that we have to get done here. I think there's like some people we have to talk to and some items we have to find. So let's go ahead and do that. And lament what encounters we never did get. A Leaf Stone. Oh, okay. That'll be good for I mean, I think I could have just bought one of those from Celadon, but if I ever end up using Bellsprout in my PC, then that could be a good option. What could have been? Oh, we could have had an execute. That would have been kind of cool. Sorry, buddy. Man, look at the one in the very back with the super sad face. Oh, sunny day, huh? I could see that coming in handy in a niche scenario. Max potion. Like Zamori could use that because basically the sunny day makes the weather super hot and powers up fire type moves and makes water type moves less effective. Full restore. Some pretty good items to be had around here, I guess. Rest house, huh? Man, I need some rest. How many did you catch? I'm bushed from the effort. I've caught one. That's all I get. This dude caught a Chansey? Aw, man, what a lucky devil. It's like a 1% encounter. Alright. Well, that was a fun rest. They don't even, like, give you water or anything in there. You'd think there'd be, like, a vending machine with, like, fresh water or something. The remaining time declines only while you walk. Yeah, see, it is a footstep counter. Oh, there's gotta be something here, right? I don't know, I'm not gonna waste too many footsteps trying to find it. It does remind me that there is a hidden item apparently back on Cycling Road I have to get. Win a free HM for finding the secret house. Ooh, that's what I'm in this for. I think you can actually find surf in this place somewhere. So that's gonna be the ultimate thing. Quick Claw, that's actually a really good item. Makes it so that if it triggers and it's like kind of a random chance to trigger, like 25% or something, I'm not sure, then your Pokemon will go first if it's holding that Quick Claw. I'm gonna hide in tall grass, zigzag through the grassy areas to flush them out. Good. I think the secret house is down that way, so I'm gonna go up this way. And Rhyhorn. So many cool things in this area. Thankfully, I don't have to actually send my Pokemon out against them, so I don't have any chance of losing anybody right now. The stakes are quite low at the moment. Let's see. How are my steps looking? 60. Ooh. I better find this secret house quick, or find something quick. And I think there's two different things I have to find here. I have to find the secret house for the HM, and then I have to find like a key item to give to somebody else. For Steel Wing. That could be interesting. Steel's not a very good offensive typing, unfortunately. What's this place? Rest house. Another one, huh? Oh, let me, dude, stop walking. My Eevee evolved into Flareon, but a friend's Eevee turned into a Vaporeon. Dude, you have to use a stone on it to evolve it. You should definitely know why it evolved that way. Friggin' weirdo. You will win a prize. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time, though. I'm gonna have to come back here, pay another 500 friggin' bucks. What a tourist trap, man. This place sucks. Aw, damn it! Just as I'm at the threshold. Oh, God. Did I catch my fair? No! I caught a friggin' Nidoran, like probably the lamest thing you can catch in there. Oh well, I'm gonna head back in and I'll just cut to a certain point probably and go from there. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and head down this time and just see what's up down here. What's up down here? Wow, this is a total waste of time, huh? Looks like I could surf out to that island and get an item, but I don't have surf, so that's not possible quite yet. Alright, I just made it up past this rest house that we lost that last time. Got a protein. Still plenty of steps left, as you can see, because I just kind of made a beeline here. Now let's see what else we can find. This looks like the top corner. Oh, shoot. Another execute, man. I've run into so many things. That's the only Nidoran I ran into was the one that I got before I encounter. Just kind of sucky. Secret house is still ahead. Okay, good to know I'm on the right path at least. It's not too much of a branching path. Please find the Safari's Warden's lost gold teeth. They're around here somewhere. I wonder what this could be. Oh hey, it's gold teeth. Literally within, oh my god, within like 20 feet of the sign of, that's so dumb. Hey, double team, that's a great move. Kind of. I think this is the secret house here, actually. Let's see what we got. Yeah, finally. You're the first person to reach the secret house. Man, that's sad. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our grand campaign prize. Congratulations, you have one. Got HMO3 from this dude. HM03 is Surf, which is a phenomenal move, and it lets me ferry across water as well. Use it over and over. It's super good. I'm going to actually teach that right away if I can to Altis here. Because as you can see, 95 power, 100 accuracy, big wave crashes down the foe. It's super good. So yeah, Altis is the only one that can learn it, clearly. And I guess we're getting rid of Water Pulse for this. Yeah, I guess so. Such a good move. I'm so glad to finally have this. It just decimates opponents. There you go. By far the best HM, I think, in terms of just being an actually good move. Alright, I'm not actually able to surf yet, so that's unfortunate. I have the golden teeth and I have HM03, so I think I can just retire here. Because I think all that I can get in the Safari Zone requires surf now. And since I can't use that until I beat Fuchsia City Gym, I think, then it's not going to be worth it to keep exploring. So we'll come back to that later, probably. Once we're able to use surf, we're kind of going to go on a grand tour of the Kanto region and do a bunch of stuff that we couldn't previously do because we didn't have surf. All right, man, look at this guy. Oh, geez, I just knew this was the warden. I just come up and throw the gold teeth in his face without a single word.
Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said, not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble.
HM04, man, just tossing out HMs left and right and center here.
Inside HM04, you'll find strength. It lets Pokemons move boulders when you're outside of battle. Oh yeah, did you find the secret house in the Safari Zone?
Yeah, sure did. What are these fossils about? Old Pokemon merchandise is on display. Lovely. Can I actually use strength? I guess I'd have to teach it to someone first, wouldn't I? That'd probably be the first course of action. Now, who can learn strength on my team? Antiford and Zamori. Well, Zamori already has cut. I guess I'll give it to Antiford. It's not a terrible move by any stretch. It sucks that it's normal type. But it is 80 power, 100 accuracy. It could be worse. I guess we're getting rid of Defense Curl. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Defense Curl. Alright. I mean, he's defensive enough as is already. Look at that face, man. I can't get enough of that derpy little face. Just, I'm gonna miss that when you become a Golem. I think his face when he becomes a Golem is still pretty good, though. Now can I use Strength? I can. Okay. Apparently one of my gym badges let me do that. I think it might have been Erica's. I'm not sure. What's this? A rare candy. Nice. Speaking of rare candies, like I said, there is apparently one hidden out on Cycling Road that I might go back and get before the end of this episode. Howdy. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Get it? Because bear like fish. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yeah, I guess so. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We got a good rod. That's a pretty good rod you got there, Mr. Fishing Man. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. A crummy old rod can only catch a Magikarp, yes, but the good rod, you can catch a much better Pokemon. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for getting encounters. I could fish here, I suppose, and get an encounter. I mean, why don't I? I don't have an encounter for Fuchsia City yet, so let's do it. Just for the hell of it, you know. Let's register that good rod. Put someone more viable than Altis out front, like Grandosco. And let's give it a whirl, I guess. Just see what happens. Not even a nibble. Man. Don't rob me of this encounter now. Oh, Pokemon's on the hook. Hell yeah. What could it be, though? Oh, it's a Goldeen. That's a level 7 Goldeen. I was going to say it's a little scary because it could have Peck, but, you know, it's level 7. I'm not that worried. You know, the sad thing is, I don't think Leech Life will even kill. It's just that weak of a move. I'm not going to risk it, though. I'm just going to Spore and then probably start throwing balls at it. It can't be that hard to catch. It's just a little Goldeen. And like, yeah, Leech Life is a pretty poor move, but I don't know. I'd probably be fine, but let's just throw a Great Ball at it. There you go, so Goldeen. It's another water type, potentially. to use if anything happens to Altiz. Heaven forbid. Knock on wood on that one. Here, I'm gonna let you listen to me knock on wood. Hope you heard that. Alright, Goldeen. Its tail fin billows like an elegant ballroom dress, giving it the nickname the Water Queen. She's a dancing queen, young and lean. Oh, it's a male. I can't. Man. The Water Queen, but it's male. Okay, great. I'm gonna find a nickname for this dude. Alright, this one is gonna be for Mr. Blue Husky Zero on YouTube. You can name him Blue. Unfortunately, it's not any of the Pokemon that he wanted, but I hope it works out just the same. I think Blue for a Goldeen, even though it's not blue, is still fitting, water type. So thank you, Blue Husky. You are the raddest dude on YouTube. Yes, you heard it here first. Alright, is there a hidden item here? It's gotta be a hidden item. Come on. Alright, whatever. Well, I know where there is supposed to be a hidden item according to my good friend Salamence92. So let's go check that out really quick. I'm gonna register my bike, just because I think that'd be a little easier here. I think that's pretty much it for Fuchsia, aside from the gym, yeah, because that heads out to Route 15 there. So aside from the gym and the little bit of stuff we can do in the Safari Zone, once we actually can use Surf, that's it. So I think I'll head out onto Route 15 next. After I do this here, I'm gonna just cut ahead to where I think the hidden item is, because it might be a little tough to find. Found it! There it is. Man, that was a weird one to find. You just stop on the middle of cycling road here. It's so weird. It's like just in the middle of this rightmost path. It's a weird one to explain how to find. Hopefully just me showing that there was enough of an indicator if you're looking for it yourself. At any rate, I think that might actually have to be it for this video. Well, hold on, let me just check out one last thing I want to see. I want to see if there's anything fancy going on south of Fuchsia here. I don't think there's anything special. Oops, well, I'm committed now. Route 19, huh? There are some trainers here, it looks like. But it looks like, I think to head any further than this, I have to actually surf, but... You know, let's get these two swimming dudes out of the way right now, just because they're here. Hopefully they're not too high leveled. I just kind of thought of that. I have to exercise and warm up before going out for a swim. As long as you don't eat before going out for a swim. Alright, swimmer Richard. Tentacool. I've got Grandoska out front. That's not a great matchup. In fact, it's such a not great matchup that I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to Kirby? No. Kirby's seen enough action. I guess Kevin CV is probably my next best bet here. Haven't seen you in a little while, little buddy. Clear body. That's a nice ability to trace. Prevents stat loss, I think. Yeah, that's nothing. I actually have my choice of moves against this thing, Thunderbolt or Psychic. I think they're about equally powerful, so... Don't think either will one-shot. Oh, so close, though. Man. I guess just Thunderbolt because it has more PP. Poor little Tentacool just missing left and right with these wraps. You can't wrap a Porygon, it's like not even there. It's a digital incarnate. Actually, incarnate's not even the right word for that then. And Shelter, alright. Thunderbolt should definitely take this thing out. Not nearly as much special defense as a Tentacool, so. There you go. Man, right in this little tongue there. Ooh, it's gonna give that nasty burnt tongue feeling. Or maybe not, because it's actually, like, dead, but... Thanks, kid, I'm ready for a swim. And how about you, mister? Wait, slow down! You'll have a heart attack! Alright. He says I was literally, like, going as slow as I could, Reese. But... far be it for me to tell you how to live your life, or tell you how to tell me how to live my life, or... some combination of that. Flail? You weirdo. Giga Ring should do quite the number on this thing, I imagine. Yeah, oh man. Definitely. That number was 100%. Alright, we got Horsey. This shouldn't be that much of a threat. Water Gun, is that really the best you have to hit me with? I guess it would be. Alright. I don't know, Horsey should have like Twister or something at least, which is still a terrible move, but it'd be better than Water Gun. Whatever, buddy. Man, Grandoska, it's just like he's falling behind, man. He's not gonna see that much use in these upcoming gyms either. He might see some use in the in Sabrina's gym because of the psychic types, but even then it could be tough going because all he has is this leech life to hit them with, really. So I don't know. It could be I don't want to retire Grandosko, obviously, but he's certainly become more anemic. Alright. But that's going to have to be it for this video, I think. We're pushing up on that time, even after all that stuff that I cut out. So I'm going to heal up here, and next time we are going to take, I guess, the route 15 between Lavender and Fuchsia City here. And there's a lot more to explore on that route than I think there was on Cycling Road. There's, like, just so much going on out there, so we'll see you for that. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This is ArgonMatrix, signing out. Thank you and good night.